Let's be real. You can't keep complaining about men if you can't be complaining about men if you keep letting the same type slide into your crib, sleep with you, and bring nothing to the table but stress. You don't need another apology. You need accountability for him and for yourself. Because at some point, the red flags, sis, they aren't on him anymore. They are on your boundaries. Hey love, welcome to the Solo Women Collective. I'm Laquana, creator of the Detachment Diary. If you've ever stayed too long, begged for clarity, or lost yourself trying to be enough, you're in the right place. This is your space to reset, rebuild, and remember who you are. Here we talk about breakups, toxic cycles, emotional healing, and the rituals that help you rebuild, not for him, but for you. Hey guys, what's up? So you see this title, okay? This is not me talking to just you ladies. This is talking to the old me as well. So a lot of us ladies tend to excuse a lot of activities when it comes to certain men. And you know why? Because a lot of us tend to value presence over peace, okay? And so if you are one of those ladies who find yourself still valuing presence over peace, I hope that this video can help wake you up and kind of give you a little insight on why that is not ideal, okay? So let's just talk about 4 main points on why we need to stop doing these things. Number 1 simply is that you're teaching him how to treat you. Now this one really speaks for itself. I really don't have to go too deep on this, but when you let a man, okay, when you let him slide with access that he hasn't earned, you are teaching him that your body is easier to get than your respect, okay? Let me let you hear this again, okay? You're teaching him that your body is easier than to get your respect, okay? This, of course, is assuming that you guys are sexually active as well, okay? And that this should stand out to you even more if you're sexually active. Men, they do not rise to meet standards that you never enforce. 9 times out of 10, he's not coming into the situation like, oh, let me give her boundaries for her. Let me create standards for her. Oh, no, ma'am, it don't work like that. Like, we don't go into situations like that, okay? If he knows he can show up empty, okay, and still be rewarded, why would he ever give you more? Think about that. If he knows he can show up empty and still be rewarded, why would he ever give you more? That's why, I'm gonna be honest, that's why y'all, me personally, I'm not really into the old school term, the shacking up thing anymore. I done it before, but I'm not into living with a man that I'm not married to anymore. I don't believe in, I understand people feel like you gotta see how it is to live with the person first, but that is why a lot of marriages are being delayed. Let's just be clear, or that is why a lot of marriages aren't happening, because women 9 times out of 10, whenever we live with a man, we're automatically transition into wife mode, because it's in a lot of our natures to want to be that catering, nurturing, loving woman to our man, because we want to keep him happy and keep him there, which is aka him being rewarded. So a lot of men don't feel like I have to do any further. Why should I put a piece of paper on it if I'm already getting these wifely duties? And meanwhile, you're like, dang, some time went by, he still ain't proposed. What's good? You know what I'm saying? For him, he sees no real incentive behind it. Again, he just sees that there's some paperwork on him, which a lot of men feel like now they're being imprisoned. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. Y'all, point number 2, attention is not affection. I want to say this again. Attention is not affection, okay? Don't confuse him texting you, flirting, or coming over with effort. I'm going to say that again. Don't confuse him texting you, flirting, or coming over with effort. I know that this is going to go over some men's head, okay? Because they just swear to God, well, y'all don't know what you want, okay? But you can still be bare minimum and be doing all of those things. Texting me, coming over. Because I'm going to tell you, those things right there is one of those things. If a woman is really on game like she's supposed to, those three things are the main things that are really single out a bare minimum man. So pay attention to the texting, the flirting, and the coming over. Those are very bare minimum. Don't let it fool you. Do not let it fool you, okay? Consistency, care, and protection is what is effort, and not just those things when it's convenient, okay? When it's inconvenient, that is where it matters the most, which leads me to saying everything else is literally just convenience, okay? So those are things that he's going to do anyways. It's girls that I've literally talked to where he is so consistent with showing up to her crib every time she invites him over, and a lot of times it's because he knows it's going to end out in the way he wants it to. But as soon as she has a issue with her car, tire goes flat, he's nowhere to be found. I don't talk to so many women that's been through that, okay? So again, it is not about those things. It is not about those things when it's convenient. It's all about when it is inconvenient. Understand this. You're not hard to love. You've just been entertaining men who only love access. That is it. They only want access. Next, accountability is your power. Okay? Accountability is going to be your power. When you stop complaining and start choosing better, your peace, it hits way different, okay? It hits way, 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 way different. Listen, I'm the one that could talk to you about that peace thing, okay? I'm your girl, because the way this peace hits over here, baby, okay? You also start realizing that silence, distance, and standards are louder than any lecture. Silence, distance, and standards are louder than any lecture. This video is gonna go over a lot of y'all heads. I know it is. But if it do, just watch it again. Just watch it again and soak it all up, okay? So let me tell you this, the moment that you stop auditioning for love, the wrong ones disqualify themselves. That's just what it is. When you stop auditioning for them, when you stop trying to prove your worth and outdo whoever the competition is, you will see how much effort he's really putting into you. That is all you need to know. That is all you need to know. So y'all, I'm just going to close you out with this, okay? You can't pray for peace and keep sleeping with your distraction. Let that sit in, okay? Your standards, they are not too high. Don't let nobody make you feel like, oh, you're getting older, you might as well go ahead and settle because it's going to be too late for you. What is too late? That's my question. I cannot stand when people say that. What exactly is too late? All right, so your boundaries have just been too low. That's just what it is. Your boundaries are way too low. They are way too low. I don't care how old you get. Continue to have those boundaries, because having a man does not outweigh your peace of mind, okay? Having a dramatic man. If you got a good man, of course, yeah, that's different. But I'm talking about if it's somebody who's jeopardizing your peace, or if you're settling just because you feel like time is ticking and now you're willing to jeopardize your peace, really? Anyways, guys, so if you're ready to stop confusing access with effort, join my free group. It's called Don't Text Him, Join this group instead. That's where women are healing, detaching, and learning to protect their peace in queen energy. So if this video hit, if it resonated, then please be sure that you hit that subscribe button. And I am going to link a few other videos to help you on this journey of finding you, because you are in the right place. I am all about us empowering ourselves and tapping into your queen energy. Peace out, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day.